Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this session of the Investment and Real Estate Committee of Waterfront Toronto. We are still waiting for Leslie to join us, and Steve will be joining us in a few moments, but in the meantime, I'd like to start off with the land acknowledgement. Waterfront Toronto acknowledges that the land upon which we are undertaking our revitalization efforts is part of the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, and that Toronto is covered by Treaty 13 with the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. In addition, Waterfront Toronto acknowledges that Toronto has historically been a gathering place for many Indigenous people, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and it is home to many First Nations, Inuit, Métis peoples today. So thank you and welcome again, everyone. The agenda and the materials were all pre-circulated. Any questions, comments about the agenda? I know that there's a number of people that have time constraints, so we're going to try to accommodate everybody. So then can I have a motion, please, to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Alicia and Andrew, thank you very much. Declarations of conflict of interest. Are there any? Okay, thank you. Noting none. We have the consent agenda, the minutes of the meeting that are to be approved. There was a very fulsome pre-distribution of the dashboard and the other items that we usually receive reports on from Meg and her team. Are there any questions of Meg relating to the materials, which I think we will otherwise take as read? Seeing no hands or hearing no one, I'm going to then ask that we have a motion to approve the draft minutes, approve the minutes of the September 22nd meeting of this committee. Moved by Andrew, seconded by Alicia. Thank you. That's passed. Meg, is there anything specific that you'd like to bring to our attention regarding the development projects?
No, I don't think so. Unless there are any questions, it's just an update from previous.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing. I think the volume on yours is very low.
No, sorry, just
Thank you.
nothing to add. Sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. Environmental, social, and governance update is, I don't see Lisa.
Yep, she's right here.
Nope.
Yep, there's
Way down there. Okay, you're very
sorry.
small on my computer, but that's fine.
Yeah. No worries. Really, we've just been progressing our existing initiatives over the last quarter, Jack. So there's no substantive update other than to say that early in the new year, we'll be providing the board a fulsome update on our climate action plan, and that will be in likely the March meeting.
Good, thank you. Alrighty, any questions of Lisa or Ian relating to that? Hearing none. So unless there's something else, Ian or George, I'm going to ask for a motion to go into closed session. Thank you, Andrew. Oh, sorry, George.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, I thought you were looking for confirmation. That's good. Thank you.
We're good.
Yep.
Okay, good. Andrew, and Alicia, we've moved and seconded to go into closed session, so I'll consider that motion passed. All right, we're back in public session, everyone. Thank you. And Charmaine has put the motion up. So may I have a mover and a seconder?
There's actually two motions there, Jack.
Okay, the first motion is motion made by and second be resolved that the Investment and Real Estate Committee approve the minutes of the closed session of the IREC meeting held on September 29th as tabled. Leslie and Steve, thank you. All those in favor? Aye. I declare that motion passed. And then the motion to be carried that it be resolved, the Investment and Real Estate Committee recommend for approval of the Board of Directors the recommendations of management at the meeting with respect to the Quayside project be approved. And Alicia and Andrew will move and second that one. Any discussion, any further discussion on that item? Seeing and hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any
Aye.
opposed? Any opposed? Hearing none, any abstentions? That motion is passed. So thank you all, and thank you everyone. I do note, is there anything else, George or Ian, before I terminate?
No,
Hey,
no, I think we're good. Thank you.
Hey,
Good.
Jack, can I just make a quick point?
Yes,
Not
please,
quick,
Andrew.
But just, we touched on it briefly at the beginning, but, the amount of capital dislocation and the amount of capital retraction going on in the marketplace right now, I see it in a lot of different sectors, is quite remarkable. And I just think the fact that we landed where we did in this environment is quite an achievement to the team. And I take just great comfort from the expertise on the committee members and the various board members who make their living in this space. So I just think, we shouldn't overlook the fact that there was tremendous risk out there in the environment that we're in. And it's a real accomplishment. That's it.
Thank you for those remarks. I appreciate it and agree with it very much. All righty. I do note that our next meeting of IREC is not till March the 9th. So committee, I want to, on behalf of everyone, I wish you all as committee members a good holiday season and stay healthy and safe till next March.
That was my first holiday.
Well, I expect to see all of you before next March.
I know, but not as IREC.
Well, we do have a board meeting on December the 8th.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, those are
All
my
right,
chair
good.
remarks then. So guys,
Okay.
be well. I'll have a motion to terminate. Andrew,
Right.
Leslie, that motion is carried. Thank you all and appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great work.
Thank
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Great work,
gentlemen.
everybody.
Thanks.
Been a long
Thank
run.
Thank you, everyone.
Great work.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.